Hey guys. Alright, so I just want to do a Veto, up-to-date Veto bag loadout that I have. So I carry 2 bags. I switch them up in between heating and cooling season, but this is my main service bag right here, which is the Tech MCT by Veto. And then over to the right is my little grab and go, which is a Veto TP3B, which I primarily use just to grab and go on a quick service call. So I'll start off loading out what I have. These are pretty much a new find. They're made by Megaforce Impact or Mega Pro, and they're called Megaforce Impact, and you can get different styles. I went with the typical nut driver set, which has your 1/4 inch, 5/16, your 3/8, 7/16, and half. And they're all color coded, which is really nice. And then over here to our left, I have Torx, Phillips, flat. No, sorry, not flat, Robertson. And what I like about these is they're really nice and sturdy. They just pop out of there real easy, and then when you go to put them back, they snap right in, and really convenient to have because they clip right onto the Veto bag. So I never lose them, they're always there, super convenient. So I'll go ahead and show you. On the side of the bag, I carry, this is to flush drains. It's my gallow gun. And then I have a voltage pen, Klein, good to have. I keep a marker for various things. Usually I have my Milwaukee tape measure, but that's on my install bag currently. So I'll go ahead and show you what I keep in on this side. These are all my tools. So we'll just start with a couple things. Just a thermostat screwdriver. This is just a small 7/16 wrench I have. Keep my Hillmore service wrench, handy to have. I keep a torpedo level, for thermostats or whatever. It's got a magnet on the bottom. Good. This is my Klein 3/16. I primarily use this just for gas valves, taking out the gas pressure tap. Milwaukee insulated. This is a Robbie. I got a really nice Klein 8-in-1. What's nice about this one is it pretty much has everything I need. So on this side we have 1/4 inch and 5/16 slide driver, magnetic. And then on the other side, this is my Torx for adjusting gas pressure and the newer valves in order to crack open the gas port. The other side is just a simple Phillips and flat. So that's your Klein 8-in-1. Awesome, handy. I have just a set of Klein wire strippers, which do pretty much everything I need them to do. Just a pair of cheap Husky needle nose. This I keep in my bag. It's Gel is what it's called. It's a Linux part number on there, 29K01, and basically use these for Mullix connections, ECM communicating systems. Just put that on there and it helps with some of the interference. Channel lock, small dikes, just for cutting random things. This fits onto my hat. It's got a clip there. Runs off AAA batteries. Pretty bright. You know, when I'm working, service call, it's small. Attaches onto my hat as a headlamp. This is part of the gallows gun. It's just the hose part of that. Another wrench, 11/16. I don't know why I have that in there, but this is my X Pliers Wrench. I think this is a 5 or a 6-inch. Really nice to have. Pretty much gets rid of the old crescent style ones. Really key to have. I love them. Here's the bigger version. Same thing. You know, really good for unions, gas valves, flares. These things are awesome. And once you get a set of these, you'll never go back, trust me. This is similar, X Cobra, round pipe, really sharp teeth on it, grabs on there really well. I use that for my gas piping. It's the bigger version. Same thing. This I bought not too long ago. Pretty much got rid of all my nut drivers. So it's a 7-in-1 nut driver, and it's got the 5/16. On the other side, I believe it's 3/8, as you can see there. This side is 9/16. If I flip it around, I have 1/2 inch, 11/16, and you could reverse that just on there like that. And I believe if I pull this out, I have the quarter inch. Now, I hardly ever use the quarter or the 5/16. It's more the bigger sizes that I keep this for. But it's convenient because you don't have to keep all the nut drivers in your bag. So that's the Klein 7-in-1 nut driver set. This thing I use every day, tons of times. It's actually bent. 1/4 inch Klein magnetic. There's a Phillips Klein magnetic tip, very handy. Up here, you guys can see that. That is a Klein 5/16. This one here is like the other one I was just showing you, but it's a stubby. Okay, 5/16, 1/4 inch. Eliminates 2 nut drivers down to 1. I love this thing. It's magnetic, super convenient. Love it. I keep a barbecue lighter just for lighting pilots. Comes in handy. This is my mini split adapter. I use that in the summer. Right now it's heating season, of course. I keep a 1/2 inch adapter. The reason I carry this is there is a for some reason Lennox collector boxes on the EL296 and SLP96. For some reason at a factory, on some of the earlier models, the red cap on the non-drain side constantly leaks, and this fits in perfectly in there to kind of twist it out, redope it, or Teflon tape and seal it back up. So I keep that handy. Then I got my service adapter. I got a set of 1/4 inch 5/16 magnetic. It's my step bit. I use this almost every day. Drills my ports for my static pressure, and then on top of that it drills I think it's 3/8 for my Testo smart probes, airflow probes. I keep just a, well, there's a 1/4 inch socket wrench, another wrench, I believe this one's 9/16. Keep a bit of sandpaper just for flame sensors. On this side I carry this thing I love. I mean, it comes in handy a lot, especially when I'm removing blowers. That's when I tend to use it a lot. So I clip my 1/4 inch, this fits onto my drill, and then I'll stick it up into the blower cabinet, take the 2 screws out, pull my blower. But it also works really good for tight areas. You know, sometimes, like I was saying, those Lennox units, you got to get in there real tight, and you know, the plenum's right beside it, or the return, and you need a tight fit, so this works handy. This is just an adapter, 1/4 inch extension. This I use a lot when I'm changing boards, thermostats, just a 4-in-1 Klein. Very nice. That's it for that side. On this side I just keep some electrical tape, some Teflon. In here I have my Fluke Alligator Clips, a larger step bit, fits nice and sturdy in there. And here I have some random screws, magnetic jumper, very handy. Alright, the wife came down, was a smart ass, and tried to record me, so had to pause that video. She's about to get tied up, thrown in the back of the car, driven down to the river. Alright, so here's my other side. This is Testo manometer, connects to Measure Quick. I use Measure Quick a lot. So that's the Testo 510i. Shannon and I wear my sunglasses at night, got me hooked on this. This is a smart sensor combustible gas leak detector, straight from our friends down in China. This thing's actually awesome. I paid, I want to say $35 for it, and I mean, does the trick really well. Actually too well sometimes. This thing will find anything. You just got to calibrate it. And then once you get it to that perfect calibration, got a gooseneck on it, sniff away. Really good to have for furnace season. Carry both my air probes, which are Testo 605i's. Really handy to have. Testo temperature probe 905i. That's for my supply. I keep a magnetic bit adapter, flexible. I mean, sometimes really tight areas, this will kind of get where I need it to go. It kind of gives you, it's kind of hard to see, but you can go about 90 degrees. So that's handy. This is a 12-inch Milwaukee 1/4 inch magnetic. Removing burner boxes or, you know, far to reach areas, this comes in real nice. This is my meter, which is pretty sure most of you guys out there know what this meter is, but it's the Supco Redfish IDVM 550, compatible with Measure Quick Jim Bergman's meter. Basically it's a power meter, but it also connects to TechLink, which is an application that Jim made, and does a lot of cool features on this thing. Like, you could take watts, you could do power factor, you could test capacitors under load. It's got a tri display, volts, amps, watts. Really awesome. Love this thing. Up here carry a set of Alligator Clips. Got these off Amazon. They're made really well. These are like $10. They're super long, and if you could see here the teeth on there, so they clip on to anything and they'll never fall off. I actually love these things. I don't think I'll use anything else. I got a pair of black and red. Really good. That's about that. Yep, so that's pretty much it for the bag. I think I carry down here a little popper for testing. Let's see if I got it. Yeah, I do. So instead of buying a little popper, if you work on Lennox furnaces, they always keep these in here. All you do is make your own little low voltage tester. Couple male, couple females, and 2 wires, and they connect right into the board. And rather than go through fuses, you can go through the you could reset this one. So that's it for that bag. Over here is my grab and go, and there's really not much to this bag. I mean, I carry the Fluke 902 FC, couple thermometers, UEI, everyone has one of these, wire strippers, Robbie, a Phillips, a reversible nut driver, so it's got 5/16 1/4 inch, Klein adjustable, super tiny Klein adjustable, another stubby 1/4 inch 5/16. You can put bits in there. Keep some Alligator Clips, some sandpaper, a bunch of different bits. That's basically it. So this is my workhorse meter. I like this when I'm troubleshooting. Other than that, this is what I carry during this winter. Probably weighs about 30 pounds. And that's about it. So, you know, tell me what you guys have. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And I appreciate the guys that are watching the videos. See you on the next one. Peace.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here